Hey Roughhouse crew, what is up? Today I'm going to show you how I prepare Roxy and Rhaegar's homemade dog food toppers for a full month. I'm going to show you how I prepare it, how I store it and freeze it, and how long you can store each item. So I'm going to show you everything. And don't forget to check that video out I made previously on how to make a well-balanced meal specifically for your dog. So go ahead and check that video out. And let's go ahead and get in the kitchen and get cooking. We're gonna start off with cooking our protein. I don't add anything into it when I do cook it. I'm gonna be cooking it plain, no oil, no nothing, no seasoning, no salt. Dogs don't need stuff like that, so just do it as plain as possible in a pan, and we're gonna start to just cook it on the stovetop. Or you can use a crock pot if you would like to do that too. So let's go ahead and go get started on that.
Start by breaking up the meat on medium heat. Continue to stir and break up the meat often. Once you see the meat is almost done, prepare to strain the fat. Now that the meat is done, it's time to strain the fat. I'm placing a paper towel under the meat to collect the rest of the fat. Look at all that fat. You definitely don't want your dog eating that. Okay, the meat is done. Roxy and Rhaegar love sitting right in the middle of the floor when I'm cooking. Next up, vegetables.
So for my vegetables, what I like to do is I like to puree it and blend it to fit into little trays to put in my freezer. Though it's just easier, so that's the way I like to do it.
First up is green beans and pumpkin. These are steamable bags, so I'm just gonna first microwave my green beans to steam them. While that's steaming in the microwave, I'm gonna go ahead and open our can of pumpkin. I'm going to place 16 tablespoons or 1 cup of pumpkin in the blender. Now I'm going to put the whole bag of green beans in the blender. If it's too thick, just add some water to it. Now I'm going to portion these in containers for the freezer. Each of the cups in this container are 3 tablespoons or 1 serving each. I got these containers when I used to make baby food for my kids. I'll link them down below. Each ice cube equals 1 tablespoon. And that's a wrap on green beans and pumpkin. Next up, zucchinis and peas. First, I'm just steaming the zucchini in the microwave. Then I measure out 4 cups of peas. Since the peas aren't in a steamable bag, I'm going to add some water for steaming. Cover, but leave some space for steam to escape. Now that the zucchinis and peas are steamed, we're going to pour the entire contents into the blender. Last up, spinach and sweet potato. I'm not going to show you the microwaving part again, but I just steamed the sweet potatoes and spinach in the microwave and put the entire bags in the blender. Now I'm going to portion out the meat and get it ready for freezing. 4 cups equals 1 week or 4 days of toppers for 2 dogs. I'm just storing mine in freezer bags, but you can store it in whatever you have on hand. And here's what a full month of toppers looks like for 2 dogs. Now I just store it in the freezer and pop it out when I'm ready to use it.
So there's a few ingredients that I only add once a week. So we only add sardines once a week because it does give them omega-3s, but you don't want to give it too often. We only give each of the dogs 1 tablespoon of sardines. So all this will go on top of their regular kibble. We're not taking the kibble away, we're just enhancing it and adding it to it. So we call it a topper. So I portion everything into individual servings and I freeze for during the week. This just saves me so much time during the week. I just grab it out of the freezer and defrost it and put it on their food. So it's really easy. I just pull out what I need, and since I have 2 dogs, prepping is a big help because it's a lot of work to do this with 2 dogs. So if your dog is a different breed, a different size, has a different activity level, your portion sizes will be different from Roxy and Rhaegar's. And also, if you guys feed fresh toppers, I'd love to hear the ingredients that you use. Just comment that below and I would love to hear it.
Okay. Okay. There we go. And there they are. Okay. All done? Clean it pretty good. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was a lot of work, but it is well worth the effort. Now I have a month full of dog food that I just pop out of the freezer and give to the dogs. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like. We'd really appreciate it. It would help our channel out, and hit that subscribe button below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.